Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and here with another DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and VHS update for you guys. And I got some stuff to show, and I also got an unboxing uh, of films that were sent to me by my buddy Luke Ponto. So he said that he was going to send me some films, so I'll include this. I'll include the unboxing in this update. But let's get started with the update here. So the first one I got here is a Warner Archive Blu-ray, and this film is The World, the Flesh, and the Devil, which stars Harry Belafonte, Inger Stevens, and Mel Ferrara. And this is a really good film. I really enjoyed this. It came out in 1959. And this film, to sum it up for you, think of The Last Man on Earth and I Am Legend, but set in a nuclear holocaust in New York, and only three survivors. And the three survivors are Harry Belafonte, Inger Stevens, and Mel Ferrara. And Harry Belafonte, you all know, he's saying, Day-o, Day-o, made famous in Beetlejuice. So, fortunately, he's no longer with us. But very good film, very underrated, and the plot to the film, with it being set in a nuclear holocaust where all the people in the world have died because of it. It was very ahead of its time when it came out. So I know it didn't do well at the box office when it came out, but still, it's worth checking out. It's a very good movie. Very underrated. No features on it. That's The World, the Flesh, and the Devil. And this one I got off of eBay, and have not watched this film yet, but I've seen the trailer to it, and it looks pretty interesting. It's an underrated film called Light It Up, and it stars Usher, Forest Whitaker, Rosario Dawson, and Vanessa Williams. And pretty much basically about these, teens. They are, being, held hostage. They end up holding a police officer hostage, and they end up barricading themselves inside of their school that they attend. So we'll watch this at some point and review it. It's one of those old, 20th Century Fox DVDs, and you'll never see this get a re-release because, of course, Disney owns Fox now. But this has features. It has a music video by Master P, Light It Up, and Ja Rule, How Many Wanna. So 2 music videos and a trailer and the featurette. So that's Light It Up. And then this one I got, my buddy Luke Ponto was mentioned to me about this film. It's a remake of a Dutch film, and it is Speak No Evil, which stars James McAvoy. So, want to check out this film. Heard good things about it. Heard James McAvoy's character is crazy in this. The features it has on here is, go behind the scenes with James McAvoy and the cast and crew with some featurettes. So, slipcover and all. So, yeah, that's Speak No Evil. And then I picked this up, this Criterion release, and I have this film on Laserdisc, and when this was coming out on 4K from Criterion, I just had to pick it up, and it is Paper Moon, which stars Ryan O'Neal and Tatum O'Neal and Madeline Kahn, and really, good performances from Ryan and his daughter Tatum O'Neal. Of course, Ryan O'Neal's no longer with us, but very good movie. Loved how it was shot in black and white, because it's supposed to take place in the 30s. But it has features. It has a new 4K digital restoration, Dolby Vision HDR. Has a commentary featuring Peter Bogdanovich, introduction to the film by Bogdanovich, new video essay by Bogdanovich biographer Peter Tunguet, three-part making-of documentary featuring Peter Bogdanovich, production designer Polly Platt, associate producer Frank Marshall, and cinematographer Lazlio Kovas. It has archival interview with Platt there. Excerpts from a 1973 episode of The Tonight Show featuring Peter Bogdanovich and Ryan and Tatum O'Neal from the Johnny Carson Tonight Show. Has location scouting footage with audio commentary by Frank Marshall, the trailer, and an essay by Mark Harris. So this is how it opens here. Pretty cool. And inside here you get, your 4K and your Blu-ray. You get this little, picture card with Tatum O'Neal in there. And you also get the essay here, just talking about a film. It's like a poster. It's made like a poster. So it just talks about the film. And on the back here, you have, this was the original poster to the film. So very cool. But if you haven't seen Paper Moon, very good movie. Definitely, worth checking out. Good performances from both Ryan and Tatum O'Neal. This is Tatum O'Neal's motion picture debut. So, but very good movie. Check out Paper Moon if you guys haven't seen it. And then I got this sent by my buddy Luke Ponto, and it is A Charlie Brown Christmas. Classic. It's a shame that they are no longer running this special on TV every single year. Yeah, you have to watch it on, Blu-ray 4K, or if you have the DVD, or on Apple TV. So, but that's a Charlie Brown Christmas classic. Grew up watching it. So, yeah, thanks to my buddy Luke Ponto for that. And then he also sent me this, Black Christmas, the original from 1974, directed by the late great Bob Clark. He also produced the film. Of course, Bob Clark, directed A Christmas Story. And it's funny, he directed this in 1974, and then 9 years later, he directs one of the greatest Christmas films ever made, and of course, my favorite Christmas film of all time, in A Christmas Story. But heard really good things about the film. So that's Black Christmas there. It's a Scream Factory release. So I said also thank you to my buddy Luke Ponto for sending that. And then this one is another Criterion I got. And this film was on my watch list. I want to check out this film. And it is The Shape of Water, directed by Guillermo del Toro. Stars Sally Hawkins, Michael Shannon, Richard Jenkins, Doug Jones, Octavia Spencer. So in Guillermo del Toro, he took inspiration from Creature from the Black Lagoon to make this design of the creature here in the film. But it has, 4K digital master. Also has a new conversation between Guillermo del Toro and filmmaker David Lowery, A Fairy Tale for Troubled Times, a documentary highlighting the film's production design, performances, special effects, and score. It has Anatomy of a Scene, Prologue, and Anatomy of a Scene, Prologue, I'm sorry. The dance, both featuring on-set footage and interviews with Guillermo del Toro. Shaping the Waves, an interview with illustrator James Jean. Masterclass from 2017 on the film's technical aspects, featuring Guillermo del Toro and crew members, and also the trailers. And it also has a an essay, of course. So it's the inside of it. And here's, the essay book just talking about the film. So pretty cool. So that's The Shape of Water there. Heard really great things about the film, so we'll check it out at some point. Here's another Criterion that I got, and I reviewed this film, so you could check back at my videos for my review of this. Picked up Sisters, directed by Brian De Palma. Stars Jennifer Salt and Margot Kidder. This has 4K digital restoration. New interview with Jennifer Salt. Interviews from 2004, Brian De Palma, Bill Finley, and Charles Durnin. Editor Paul Hirsch and producer Edward R. Pressman. Audio from a 1973 discussion with Brian De Palma at the American Film Institute. Margot Kidder's appearance on the Cavett Show from 1970. Photo gallery and radio spots, and an essay. So here it is. Here's the essay book, just talking about the film. Love how Criterion does their releases with this, give it a new transfer and, essay, just talking about the film and, the making of it. So that's Sisters. Check out my review of it if you guys haven't seen it. But really enjoy Sisters. Here's another Scream Factory release that I got. And it is Idle Hands. This is such a fun, underrated film. And it's basically Devon Sawa's character and his right hand ends up going crazy and it takes control of his life. So, but very funny movie. It has, Devon Sawa, it has Seth Green, Eldon Henson, Vivica A. Fox. Also, an early film role from Jessica Alba in this. So, that's Idle Hands. But have the DVD of this. So, but now I have it on Blu-ray. So, we'll like to revisit this film. And then these next two I got sent in a Secret Santa from my buddy Mike Film Fix. So Mike, if you're watching, thank you for these two items. And the first one here he sent me is AI, Artificial Intelligence, starring Haley Joel Osment and Jude Law. And I remember seeing this years ago as a kid when it came out on DVD, and I remember it being okay. It's directed by Steven Spielberg, and a lot of stuff in the film, is possibly all Kubrick's because Stanley Kubrick came up with the story for this, and unfortunately Stanley Kubrick was going to make this film, but then he put it to the side, and then he ended up passing away. So Steven Spielberg ended up taking it over. I think Stanley Kubrick said that he wanted Spielberg to direct it. But we'll like to revisit this at some point. Also has Francis O'Connor, Brendan Gleeson, William Hurt in it. That's AI. And then I have the Scream Factory release of this film, but still, it was a gift from Mike. I appreciate him sending me this. It's good to have a spare copy of this because it's my favorite John Carpenter film, and it is The Thing. It's the Universal release, which has the commentary with Kurt Russell and John Carpenter. That's on the that's also on the Scream Factory Blu-ray, which I hope Scream Factory releases this film on 4K, because I know Universal released this on 4K, but I want Scream Factory to release this on 4K with those same features that are on the Blu-ray for their edition. So that's the thing. And then the next ones here I got, just these three came in today. And I got The Polar Express on 4K. Very good movie. It's a great Christmas film. Still looks great, from the animation. It's directed by Robert Zemeckis. Tom Hanks, doing a voice in it. I did review this film back in the day, so check out my review of this film. But it has the Smokey and Steamer song, You Look Familiar, The Many Polar Faces of Tom Hanks, A Genuine Ticket to Ride, a documentary gallery with 5 featurettes. It has true inspirations and author's adventure, profiling Chris Van Allsburg. Believe, Josh Groban performs at the Greek Theater. Behind the scenes of Believe, bringing a hit song to magical life in the recording studio. Flurry of Effects Gallery, 5 motion capture sessions. Meet the Snow Angels, the movie makers, Christmas Memories, and the trailer. Really like this cover to it. It's a slip cover, and the cover's the same for the 4K. So that's the Polar Express. Very good movie. Very fun. This one I haven't seen. It's Blind Buy, but I've seen the trailer to this, and it looks good. And it is Jeff Bridges in Fearless. And this has no features on it. So it's from the Warner Archive. But, heard good things about the film. So we'll definitely check it out. It also has Isabella Rossellini and Rosie Perez, John Turturro, Tom Hulce. So that's Fearless. And then this film sounds interesting. It's based off a Ray Bradbury book, and it is The Illustrated Man. This came out in 1969 and stars Rod Steiger and Claire Bloom. Also has Robert Drivas. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And the music was done by Jerry Goldsmith in the film. But this is going to be, a good watch here. The features it has on here is vintage featurette, Tattoo Steiger, and the trailer. That's The Illustrated Man. Now I'll move on to the stuff that Luke sent me, because he said that he's going to send me some films. Don't know what these are, but let's see. Okay, taking out one here. Yeah, he was talking to me about this film, and this is on his list of favorite films of this year, and it is Civil War. Directed by Alex Garland. This has Kirsten Dunst in it. A24 film. But has features on it. Has Torn Asunder, waging Alex Garland's Civil War, 6-part documentary, and the trailer. So that's Civil War. On 4K. And then also in here, he sent me this film, Never Let Go, Halle Berry. So it's pretty cool. So, but I've heard pretty decent things about this film. So that's Never Let Go. Features it has on here, it has Making Never Let Go, Creating Mama's House, deleted scenes, and the trailer. And then these here, let's see here. Open these up. Okay. he sent me this film, Nick of Time. This has Johnny Depp and Christopher Walken in it. So that's Nick of Time there. Also has Charles S. Dutton, Peter Strauss, Gloria Rubin. Produced and directed by John Bedham, who directed Saturday Night Fever. So that's Nick of Time. No features. And this one here. Get into this one. I knew he was going to send me this one. So, but it is The Holdovers with Paul Giamatti, Devane Joy Randolph, and Dominic Sessa. So, but I heard him talk about this film. This has deleted scenes, working with Alexandra, the cast of The Holdovers, and more. So that's The Holdovers. But thank you, Luke, for these films. Really appreciate you, sending me these, and it's a joy. And now on to the VHS that I got here, and I just wanted to get this because I'm a fan of this film. It's on my list of favorite films of all time, of course. It is a classic. A lot of people have seen this film, and it's, the most watched film that people have seen. And I really like the cover to it. So I got the Wizard of Oz on VHS here. And I have the 50th anniversary VHS as well. But this the 1988 VHS release of the Wizard of Oz. Because look at that cover. This cover looks really cool. Which the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the 4K should have used this cover. Because it is very nice. And the reason why I picked this VHS up, you can see it's brand new, factory sealed. Reason why I got this is because this VHS of The Wizard of Oz has the Kansas scenes in black and white. They're not in sepia tone, which when the film was released, they end up doing the sepia tone, for the Kansas scenes, and we see, sepia tone scenes now with the film. But on this VHS, like I said, all the Kansas scenes are just black and white. No sepia tone. So, just wanted to get this because of the cover, and also, I want to see the Kansas scenes in black and white to see how it looks. So, it's going to be weird seeing those scenes in black and white, than we're so used to seeing those Kansas scenes in sepia tone. So, yeah, that's The Wizard of Oz on VHS here, the 1988 release of the film on VHS. So, but yeah, anyways, that's it for this update. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and since it's Wednesday, I'm debating on if I should do an AEW Dynamite review tonight. I know it's Holiday Bash, as what they're calling the show, but if the show is somewhat decent, I'll review it. If I'm bored and the show is boring, then I'm not gonna review it, because creative in AEW has just gotten stale, and the show just feels lifeless and boring. Like, it really is a chore to sit through the show and a chore to review it. It's the same that when I reviewed Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, when Vince was still doing the show. But anyways, that's it for this, and I'll see you all later.